So, I'm here today to talk about the issue of the Danny Green injury and how it impacts some people. Just going to get right into it. So, Kawhi Leonard, he was frustrated with Spurs organization on how he was being treated with his quad injury, and he didn't think he was being treated right, so he went to a different place to say, hey, this is my injury, and I need help recovering from it because I don't like the way the Spurs staff is treating me with it. So everyone was like, "Oh, you're being a baby, blah blah blah. You're crazy. It's not that bad. Quit being a baby and play." Then Danny Green comes out and says this after the trade, and he says, "Yeah, I played with a torn groin and went undetected by the Spurs." But here's the exact quote: "I would feel it, and they were like, my agent, maybe you should get a second opinion. I didn't want to. I didn't want to because I have full faith and believe in the Spurs staff. They've always been great to me. They've always done right by me. They've always done a heck of a job. So throughout the season, we've monitored it, but we never went back to check on it again because so many other injuries have happened. I could have gotten a second opinion, so I see where Kawhi is coming from when he's got his second opinion. Because a lot of times you'll get information from outside sources that, not saying that the Spurs staff is not up to par, it's just not that everyone's specialist in every area. So I guess what he's saying is that the Spurs, didn't see the injury, and Danny Green wanted to go someone who specializes in groin muscle tears kind of injuries. So he wanted to go to someone that would say, hey, you have a torn groin, you're going to be out this long. If you want the full recovery, if you wanted to speed up the recovery, here's this, this, and this to do. So I can see why Kawhi's frustrated now because I don't think he was being fully treated for it. I think they were trying to maybe rush him. So they were saying, oh, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. So I think maybe they were trying to rush him to play again so the Spurs could do good when he was actually not okay and he was actually very hurt and it could have left permanent damage and hurt his career. So I think that was very smart of Kawhi to just be like, hey, I'm done. I'm not going to play for you guys if you're going to treat me like this. So I think that was kind of smart by Kawhi. I mean, it's kind of a protesty move. But, I mean, when this was discovered, obviously it was a big deal. That it's like, oh my gosh, the Spurs medical staff is not crazy, but they were wrong. But we were all wrong because we all doubted Kawhi and we were like, there's no way that the Spurs medical staff would be that dumb or that the Spurs organization could upset Kawhi. Why would he be upset? But we obviously have a reason now that to see why he was upset. He was treated wrong with his injury. I mean, Danny Green, he tore his groin, and that's a pretty big injury if you tear anything, especially your groin. And it went undetected until their postseason checks or whatever they have. So this is obviously a pretty big deal. It doesn't impact the whole league, but it does show that sometimes we can be kind of persuaded by the media in what we think, and we'll all look at something and be like, it's this, or it's this, or you're crazy because of this, there's no way that could happen. And then when it ends up happening, we're all like, maybe we should have listened to that person. So apologies to Kawhi Leonard. We should have listened to you. And he did pass his physical with the Raptors, so good job, Kawhi. But that's all I got for today. As I usually say, like, subscribe, share, do that. Channel will grow. You'll get more videos. The more videos you get, I hope you'll be happier. Race preview tomorrow for the Pocono race, 400 miles at the Pocono Raceway. Should be a fun race. I'm excited to talk about it. It's one of my favorite races, honestly. I just love that track and the uniqueness of the track, which I will talk about tomorrow. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching.